Good evening, fellow Tikash merchants. It is my hope that you're well this evening. My name is Amos, and today, being on a Friday, we get to have our last three sessions of the week. Our session right now is on manage multiple outlets, employees, and salaries. So, this session comes after a number of sessions that we have done in the days that have been there of the week. We started these sessions all the way since Monday. We have had multiple sessions on various topics under various categories. We were able to see how you can be able to fix your shop, how you can be able to make a sale, how you can be able to transact using the app, how you can become an affiliate of the app. And of course, all these sessions are posted on YouTube and you can get to watch them to benefit by becoming one of the beneficiaries of this amazing platform. So let us get started. Tujue jinsi ya kufungua duka mpya ingine kwa Tikash Soko app yako. So what does this mean? Unaweza manage kuwa na more than one shop under one platform. So unaweza kuwa maybe you own a salon or maybe a kinyozi, but you still sell beauty products, vitu kama mafuta ya nywele and so on. So if you're dealing with the two, unaweza anzisha that other shop as a shop by itself, a standalone shop by itself, na zote uzimanage using the same app. That is a very amazing thing. Why? Because you get to have multiple shops, you get to have multiple businesses running, but at the same time, you're managing them from only one app. That is the Tcash Soko app. And indeed, this app has come to make our biasharas so efficient. It has come to make our biasharas so amazing in a way because we get to transact digitally. And that is why I say digital biashara is the future of biashara. So let's get started. So how do you get to add an outlet? Unaongeza aje shop? For example, ukiangalia kwa profile yangu, you can see I'm on the business side of my app. Nikiwa kwa hii business side, unaona the app is already telling me that I'm the owner of the Aura Baba and Salon. That is at the very top. And then kuna icon ya two arrows there. Inaonyesha I can do something like switching. So nikiguza that arrow, itaniletea the shops that I have. I have a shop called the Aura Baby, the Aura Baba and Salon, the Aura Beauty Shop, the Aura Book, and the Erimu Hub Academy. So I have all these shops all under one platform. But how do you get to this stage where you have different shops offering different kinds of services and so on and so forth? Let us get started and see what you need to do. So for you to have that, you need to go to the very top on your left hand side. There is the business logo icon. Hiyo ndio unaguza. Ukiguza hiyo business logo icon, inakufungulia this screen. Kwa hii screen inakuonyesha that the first thing unaona hapo juu ni business logo, and then inanionyesha that this is the Aura Baba and Salon and I'm the owner. There is no rating to the shop yet because customers have not rated my services yet. Wakirate, then rating yangu itakuwa inaapia hapo depending on the customer service yenye napea customers wangu. And then of course you can see I have the option of switching to personal profile, which I don't want to do. Inaniambia I can switch business profile because I have multiple businesses. That is why there is that option ya switch to various businesses. As you move down, unapata hiyo business info. That is not what I want. Employees, sio hiyo nataka. Salaries, sio hiyo nataka. But nataka tuone, how do you get to add a business? So that is the last option. So before the logout, the last option is add business. So for you to add another business, you just need to tap on that add business. So when I tap on this, then there is the option of skip for now, but there is the other option hapo chini kabisa ya add business. And because my intention is to add another business, then I'll just press on add business. Nikiguza hiyo add business, then this screen appears. I need to have information about the business that I want to start. So unaweza kuwa uko na shop, you want a similar shop but elsewhere, ama unaweza kuwa you have a shop dealing with one product but unataka kuanzisha ingine another product. You can do this under this platform. It is a very amazing and seamless kind of a service that the app is giving to us. So nikikuja hapa, I will select the type of hustle I have. So these are the various categories of the hustles that you can select from, the type of business. So it can be an agrovet, a barber and salon, a boda boda service, a bookshop, a butchery, a car wash service, a carpenter, clothes shop, coffee and shop and bakery, construction or fundi, cosmetic and beauty. So there are all these categories. So lazima ujue biashara yako ina fall under nini. Ndio, the reason as to why lazima tujue hii information. Remember, this app is AI enabled. What does that mean? Like the artificial intelligence is going to help you fix this shop within a few minutes. And for it to fix the shop for you and for it to be able to like make that shop appear in a way that it will not take you a lot of time to edit, then lazima uipe the correct information. Remember pia kuna watu watakuwa wana order from your shop and they would be searching for the shop under a certain category. So lazima ensure that your shop is in that correct category. So maybe I want to start something like photography. Let's see, photography service. Maybe we want to start something like photography, a photography shop. So then the next thing I need is to press on next. Nikiguza next, what is the business name? So the business name, I'll go with the Aura Photos, Photo Studio. The Aura Photo Studio. So that is the name of the shop. So nikishaandika jina ya shop, then hii shop iko located wapi? So I'll come to the location. So nikikuja kwa location, I type a location. For example, inaweza kuwa this a shop in a place like Nairobi. So of course this option appears Nairobi, Kenya. This is Nairobi County, Kenya. So and then I tap on that. The reason why lazima tuweke the precise location ni nisipoweka precise location, customers wata access this information online na itawa direct to the wrong place. So wasipopata hiyo shop, they will give up and not trust my shop. So I need to ensure that I navigate through the map and take this point that is black with a blue kind of circle at the middle, niipeleke penye hiyo shop yangu iko. So nita navigate, tuseme iko Lavington, iko Lavington, James Gishuru Road. Yes, there near Kileleshwa. Yes, near this junction. So you can even expand the map. So once you expand the map, inakupeleka exactly to the location yenye unataka shop yako ikue. So remember, this map is the map that is there physically. Like wewe unajua penye biashara yako iko, you know the roads the way ziko, na unajua place biashara yako iko ni hapa. So exactly that is where you take this pointer to. Utaipeleka mpaka ufeel imekaa place yenye biashara yako iko. This pointer is usually at the center of the map at any given point. So map ndio una move. Ukimove map utaona pointer inarudi tu to the center of the map. So pointer haiendi, inabaki tu to the center of the map. So assuming that now my shop is now here, yeah, I want it to be here near James Road. Yeah, not kwa road. Yes, I think around this point. Yeah, that point. So then I can press on next. Nikiguza next, then utaona it has already taken the coordinates in the map, and then the next thing I do is press on next. Nikiguza next, then my shop will be set up, like for me, by the AI in a few minutes. As you can see, the AI is just collecting information and it's already done. My shop setup is completed. So now I own another new business altogether, which is a photography business. Let us see how it looks like. So the Aura Photo Studio, you can see already it is appearing now. The Aura Photo Studio. And of course, I'm the owner, no rating yet, switch business profile, no. I just want to go to this biashara and see how it looks like. So if you just come to this section, you'll see that the Tcash balance is there. The lottery tickets are there, which I've won through transacting with other businesses. Today's performance for this shop is zero because basically a new shop. No zero, no upcoming bookings, but nataka tuende pale chini kabisa kwa business. So hapa chini on your right kuna hii option ya business. When I tap on it, inanifungulia either inventory ama services. So I just want to see how services have been listed because photography is a service. So nitaguza services and then unaona like the services are now appearing. So unaona hizi, these are posh kind of business because ukiangalia kama hii corporate event photography ni 159,999. So this information is collected by the AI online. It is up to me kama mwenye shop ku correct this information pahali iko wrong. So nikiona hii photography maybe wameweka kama hii corporate event photography, I don't want to charge that much. Naeza edit. How do you edit? We did a whole session on this and it is posted on YouTube. The title of the session was Fix Your Shop and Prices. You can watch it. We did it first thing on Monday. So the session that we did on Monday was on how you can fix these details to reflect now the kind of biashara that you have. So you can see the kind of photos that I have, and these photos have been generated by the AI, so they are not real photos. You can also get to add your own photos under the description part when you're fixing your shop. So that is how you can create a new shop. Interesting. In case you have any question on how you can start a new shop on the Tcash Soko platform, kindly feel free to write to me on the comment section. I will be responding to your questions as soon as I get them. I now want us to exploit something else. Of course, we have started a new shop. It is impossible for one person to work in all these shops. Like, ni very impossible. Mtu mmoja unawako kwa photography, unafanya hair and salon, unafanya the Aura book, unafanya the Rimu Hub Academy. So it is so difficult to separate yourself into the different kind of ventures that you have. It becomes important for your business to employ people. And some of us already, kuna wase umepea job, which is a very good thing because our say wanapata income from now the business you have set up. So if you have employees or if your business will need employees, then there is a way you can add them into your business such that now once you add them, wanakutransactia through the app. That is something very interesting because sasa you don't have to give them a book. All they need is to have a smartphone. Kama kona smartphone, then the next thing anafaa afanye akue na Tcash Soko app. Akikuwa na hii Tcash Soko app, then the next thing ni you add that person as an employee to your business. Ukimwongeza kama employee to your business, then huyu mtu atakuwa anaweza kuuza using their phone products zako. Na wewe you can monitor the kind of transactions that are happening, and the beauty of it is that you're the one now controlling the level of this employee. So your employee atakuwa na a certain level, and we are going to see how that can happen. So for you to do that, you'd have to come to the very top. At the very top, there is the business logo icon. So that is the icon that you touch. Ukiguza hiyo icon ya business logo, then there is something that appears there. That is the employees. So ikikuja hapa kwa employees, that is where I tap because nataka kuongeza employees. Utaangalia ukisoma through, you will see you have the option of switching the profile. You have the option of business info. Employees is actually the third option. So nitaguza hiyo employees. Nikiguza employees, that then it brings me to the option of course, adding an employee. So to add an employee, I need to press on next. Nitaguza next. Then nikiguza next, then the next thing I need to know is the phone number they used to register for the Tcash Soko app. Because kila mtu mwenye ako na app alitumia certain phone number to register themselves under this platform. So hiyo number ndio nahitaji. So I will take a number of a friend of mine who also has the app. So it's 7. Then I press on next. Nikiguza next, unaona inaniletea the user herself. Her name is Diana. So I just confirm. So once nimeweka namba yake inaniletea the user and then I confirm if that is actually the name. So I confirm. Once I confirm, then there is the level of access. What are these levels of access? So kuna 3 different levels of access zenye unaweza pea employee. Of course, sio employees wote wako una trust kabisa. Kuna wenye umepea responsibility of others, kuna wengine bado who are working as junior staffs. So there is the option of adding this person as a manager. If you add this person as a manager, it means they have full access except hawezi manage employees wengine kuona transactions zenye wanafanya, hawawezi lipa hao employees wengine na hawawezi view wallet information yako. So they have limited access to business info management. So what they can do, wanaweza manage inventory yako, but they don't have the full access because wewe ndio owner, so wewe ndio uko na all the accesses. But huyo mtu because umempea kazi, anapewa some limitations, more especially kuview pesa zenye uko nazo kwa Tcash wallet yako, because that is considered to be critical information to you as a business person. You don't want that exposed to people. That is why this manager is restricted from accessing such information. Another thing, ni ati haizi manage what other employees are doing. So they will be doing their transactions, but wewe kama the owner of the shop, ndio unaweza kumonitor, unaweza kuona what the other employees are doing. Then there is another level called the trusted assistant. So this trusted assistant akona the same restrictions kama manager, but haizi access business info ama kuview the sales insights. So remember, the manager can access business info, business information, like anaweza enda change siku zenye mnafungua, siku zenye hamfungui, time mnafungua, time mnafunga shop. Hizo manager anaweza access na anaweza change. But a trusted assistant haizi enda a change business info ama a view the sales insights. The sales insights would be critical information about how you have been making sales. So trusted assistants haizi view, but manager anaweza view. So ukiangalia tena, we have an assistant. An assistant will have the same restrictions kama trusted assistant, but huyu pia hawezi manage the shop inventory, hawezi manage services, hata hawezi view customers. So mimi ndio niko na authority ya kuchuzia mtu nataka aingie kwa shop yangu in which level. So for example, for Diana, I can put her as a manager in my shop. So wakati nimemweka as a manager, then I will proceed on and save. Nikiguza save, then an OTP inakuwa shared kwake kwa simu yake. Once ame accept na aweke hiyo OTP kwa app yake, then it means I may accept kuadiwa kama employee. I will also be sent an OTP kwa simu yangu ndio ni accept kabisa kuwa employee and manager kwa shop yangu. And once I do that, then this person can be able to start working in my shop. And of course, you can see something interesting has happened. It seems aliko online and she has already accepted. So you may accept. Let me proceed on. You may accept. Then I need to enter the OTP yenye nimetumiwa. So I'll go to messages. OTP inakuja kwa messages and then I confirm whether there is an OTP there. And of course here it is 9509. So nitaweka hiyo OTP hapo 9509. Nikiweka I verify. And you can see this employee has already been added because both OTPs are confirmed. So yeah, ameconfirm anataka kuwa employee na mimi nimeconfirm that I want her to be an employee in my shop. And that is how you get to add another person and another person and another person. So unaweza kuwa na employees hata 10, hata employees 5 depending na numbers zenye wewe mwenyewe unataka kuwa nazo as your employees in your shop. So that is how you can be able to add an employee and assign a role. So huyo employee unamwad na unasema atakuwa anafanya nini kwa shop. Na you can always now view the employees you have added by coming back to the business logo icon. The business logo icon is the icon at the topmost left hand side. So once I tap on that business logo icon, then hapo kwa employees penye tumetumia kuadd ndio pia utakuja uguze. Once you touch on that, you can see the employees. Already Diana is added as a shop manager. So I have the option of adding a new one. So, and because I don't want to add another person, then I will just leave it at that. That is how you get to add an employee. Then something else that I have to mention about these employees that you have added is that you can be able to monitor when they are now making sales in your shop. An employee cannot start making sales when they are not in your shop or near your shop. There is something called geofencing. Geofencing inamaanisha nini? Geographically, app inajua huyu employee hayuko penye biashara iko. So not unless aende penye biashara iko, hawezi transact on behalf of the shop. What does that do? It protects you from fraud because kuna employee unaweza ambia akuwa anauza product, yeye anaenda ana extort watu. Aki-extort watu kumbe hata hayuko kwa shop. So the blame now comes to you. So to prevent this from happening, the app has something called geofencing. An employee haezi uza not unless ako within 5 meters from where the shop is located. From 5 meters radius. 5 meters radius would mean around the shop about a distance of 5 to 10 meters. Haezi user akiwa a distance that is further from that. How does this help? This helps in ensuring that these employees do not extort other people at the expense of your business, thereby ruining the name of your business. So ni important sana pia ujue that you can go for holiday anywhere in this world. So long as you have CCTV and you have the T-Cash, then you will be able to transact and you'll be able to see what each and every employee is doing and what time they are starting to make sales. So you can even tell aliingia shop saa ngapi because utamuona kwa CCTV, yes, na uone pia time ataanza ku make sales through this amazing platform. So now, then the final question that comes is, can I be able to pay them salaries using the T-Cash Soko platform? And the answer is yes. It is very possible for you to pay them their salaries using the T-Cash Soko platform. So how do you do that? Ukiangalia hapa, when I'm on the business, at the very top left-hand side, then it opens this screen. On this screen, penye tu tume add employees, just down there, there is the option of salaries. That is the place where you get to pay your employees from. So remember, all these employees that you have, because they have the Tika Soko platform, you will pay them their salaries from the money that you have in your Tcash wallet. Hiyo ndio pesa unatumia kuwalipa salaries. Something very interesting is that you're the one now paying. There is no automatic like payment of salaries. It is you to pay. So utakuwa unakuja hapa kwa salaries. Ukikuja kwa salaries, then unaona the people you have employed wanakuja hapo. So you are the one to pay. So for example, for Diana, I can decide to pay. When I decide to pay, then I must know how much do I want to pay. For example, say I just want to pay her 10. Of course, 10 would be a figure that I'm just using for the purpose of this lesson. Of course, there's nobody who will pay 10 shillings. Kuna mwenye utakuwa unalipa 5,000, mwenye unalipa 10,000, depending on your agreement with that person. So once I have typed the amount, then the next thing is to press on next. Once I press on next, then it will confirm from me whether I'm sure that I want to pay, and then I'll just press on pay. Niki press on pay, lazima ni enter pin code. So remember, you have a 4-digit pin code yenye ulitumia when you opened the app. That is the pin code that you put. So for me, I've put the pin code, and then I'll just verify. So niki verify, the app will process that information, and you can see that now this salary has been paid. And the app is telling me that this payout is complete. I can view it anytime in my transaction list. And of course, I can press that this is now done. So what am I trying to say, or what am I trying to mean? I'm trying to mean that when you have the Tcash Soko platform, you have an amazing platform, because all you need is to have money in your Tcash wallet. And once you have money in your Tcash wallet, you can be able to do transactions using that money. You can be able to pay the people you work together with, especially the people who are working for you as employees. Unaweza walipa na hiyo pesa ikiwa kwa Tcash wallet yako, hassle free, stress free. In a span of minutes, you have paid all of them from the money in your Tcash wallet. You have the exact control. So there is no more issues that nitaenda nikudepositie pesa kwa bank. You just pay them directly to their Tcash wallets. Wao wakitaka, they will go and withdraw the money, or they can or they can send money to other people if they want. That is now their own kind of thing, because the Tcash wallet will be operating as your bank. Ikioperate kama bank yako, then you have complete control over who you're transacting to, and now that becomes an efficiency to you as a business person. So you don't have to now worry about how will I pay them, when will I go to the bank. No, the amazing platform called the Tcash Soko app is helping you pay these directly to your Tcash wallets. The most amazing thing is that this transaction can still be viewed for future references. Mtu asiseme haukumlipa. Utaiview wapi? For you to view this, utakuja kwa hii hapa chini kabisa. There is the option of home, orders, sell and wallet. Hapo kwa wallet ndio utaweza kuview the kind of transactions that have happened. So ukiangalia, for this wallet, the Tcash balance has reduced from 116 to 106 because I've already paid 10 shillings. And you can see I don't have any pay later activity, but this transaction is already recorded. So nikiguza the transaction, I can be able to see that this is a 10 shilling transaction that was paid, and the method of payment used was the Tcash Soko method for salary payment. So that is how you're able to view in future for reference purposes. And that is how you can be able to pay salaries to your employees. So what have we learned in this session? We have learned that with the Tcash Soko platform, you can get to manage multiple outlets. You can have more than one outlet. And as if that is not enough, you can also get to, of course, add employees to your business. And not just that, you can also be able to pay them salaries using the amazing Tcash Soko platform. So this brings us to the end of our session, to the end of this session today. In case you have any question on managing multiple outlets, employees, and salaries, feel free to reach to me via the chat section. I'll be responding to your questions as soon as I see them. Have a great evening. Thank you.